Okay everyone, get ready. It is time to buckle up for months of uncontrollable chaos, of unmissable drama, full of trauma, full of ecstasy. And as the old song goes, whatever will be at the end of it all. We are very much under starters' orders. And so we stand for the anthems. So, for the first time this season, the thoughts of Jim Begley.
Yeah, new tactics, new ideas, new faces on and off the pitch, Peter, and how they've blended themselves in. There'll be lots of talking points, but first and foremost, like everyone, I'm delighted the game's back.
Justin Hugner, Calvin Verdonk, Old Romani. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's hoisted clear. Goes cross-field, Kevin Dix. It's run loose here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Frimpong. Konate. Frimpong. And it's Frimpong. Frimpong crosses it. Oh, smashing header! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Aimed in towards the centre. Old Romani. Oh, they could break here. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. Indonesia. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Joey Pelopessi. Oh, a delicate chip through. Cleared without complication. Szoboszlai. Soboslai, forwards and with intent. Kerkez. Van Dijk. Moved on forwards. Isak. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Played out to the right. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, the favourites certainly are starting like favourites. They're the ones who are very much on the front foot and taking this game to the opposition.
Joey Pelopessi. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Calvin Verdonk. And he's on a charge. Very nicely done. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Mohamed Salah, oh, good spread. Frimpong is onto this. And he's there to clear it. Here's Gakpo. Great chance!
Mohamed Salah has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Joey Pelopessi. And it's played forward. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. It's Miliano. Tries a measured ball. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Risky Rido. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Risky Rido. Kevin Dix. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. It's Miliano. He's found Miliano Jonathan. Shot! The potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And the keeper beats it away. Isak. That's a good run down the left. Played into... Up he goes! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Frimpong. Gakpo. Salah. Szoboszlai. That's really well manoeuvred. That's tidy. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz! Aim forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That looks a good ball through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Calvin Verdonk. That's very neat. That's a good Romani shoot. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Gravenberg. Gravenberg forwards and with intent. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he has been fouled there. Van Dijk tries to clear. Wirtz. Now it's Isak. Gakpo. He has found the way through. Gakpo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
There's the shot! Worth the try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Moved on forwards. Kevin Dix. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Risky Rido. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Joey Pelupessy. Calvin Verdonk. Lovely bit of skill. The referee's awarded a free kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Marcelino Ferdinand. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Frimpong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Konate. Salah. Frimpong. Nice physical challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. That has sent him sprawling. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Indonesia. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Indonesia.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Szoboszlai. Now it's Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's neat. And it's played forward. Chance here to counter. Out to the right. Gets a good foot in there. Kirkes. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
That's the first 45.
Indonesia.
Hopefully we can take our lead even further in the second half.
And the action is back on the way. Indonesia. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
And the fourth official has advised that we have substitutions taking place.
Oh, well measured. Does really well to win the ball there. Kevin Dix. It's Miliano. Proves too strong. Frimpong. Van Dijk. Szoboszlai. Konate, Gravenberg, and here's Wirtz, Mohamed Salah, real chance! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
After 50 minutes is number 11, Mohamed Salah.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Moved on forwards. Marcelino Ferdinand. Is there any support? And Marcelino!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Gravenberg, Frimpong, Gravenberg, Szoboszlai, Chiesa, Kerkesh, Van Dijk, Frimpong, forwards and with intent, aim forwards, nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And now the breakaway. Calvin Verdonk. He's in plenty of space here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Wirtz. Mohamed Salah played out to the left flank. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Please make your way to reception after the game. Thank you.
Wirtz, Isak. Well, it has been pretty tight up to now. 1-1. Chiesa! It's in! And the comeback is complete! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
After 61 minutes is number 14.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Gets it away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Chiesa. Oh, great play! That's an excellent interception. It's Miliano. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken. Isak spread out to the left, wins the duel this time. Jay Itzes. Risky Rideau. Kevin Dix. Risky Rideau. Kevin Dix. He's through here. It's a promising position. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Wits. That's really well manoeuvred. Wits. Miliano Jonathans. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Old Romani. And that could set him on his way. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Konate. Thinks about Isak! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And the substitutes.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Coming onto the pitch.
And it's played forward. Jay Itzes. Risky Rideau. Jay Itzes. Kevin Dix. Half an hour gone in the second half. Kevin Dix. Probing pass. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Marcelino Ferdinand. Can he finish? Kerkesh gets rid without sophistication.
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Kerkez. Chiesa forwards and with intent. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
From Hay. Joey Pelopessi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Konate cuts out the pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Frimpong. Still nothing guaranteed, and into the final moments. Out to the left it goes. Cross from Chiesa.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Kevin Dix. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Kevin Dix.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Oh, good take and a good... And he'll shoot here! It's off target and by quite a way. Isak. Kerkez. Oh, such a clever touch. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Kerkez have it back and can go again. Tries a shot! He's missed it.
Can we please make
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Marcelino looks to the other side. Gets into some space. Sananta needs a quality cross.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
In again. Soboslai gets good distance on it. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Risky Rido. Kevin Dix. Oh, it's played into the area. And the keeper has it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Indonesia, your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the disappointment is pretty obvious, Peter. Some players clearly not at their sharpest, but let's put it in some perspective. It's just one game of many, and there are plenty of sides that start slowly and kick on.
Well, that's it from us.
I don't ever slow up, no, I